Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have 5 3-minute rounds for the one interim strawweight kickboxing championship of the world. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Chris Batcheldor. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is the former one flyweight Muay Thai, strawweight Muay Thai, and strawweight kickboxing world champion, training out of Evolve MMA, holding a fight record of 375 wins and 49 losses. Representing Thailand, And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is the former one strawweight kickboxing world champion, training out of Team DiBella Kickboxing, holding a fight record of 13 wins and only 1 loss. Representing Canada and Italy,
Gentlemen, harmony. Harmony, thank you. Okay, remember, no catching, no clinching. This is my command all time. Protect yourself all time. Let's have a good clean fight. Touch gloves, that's your corners.
Chris Batcheldor, the referee for this interim strawweight kickboxing battle. 2 former champions squaring off here in Saitama.
Action.
Jonathan DiBella taking on Sam-A, a battle of southpaws. Jonathan DiBella says he does some of his best work against southpaws, and Sam-A knows just how southpaws operate, but a lot of pressure coming from Jonathan DiBella as he rips to the body early on, Rich.
Yeah, that's that jab I was talking about with DiBella. He uses that lead hand, and that thing is instrumental in setting up all his other combinations. And if he keeps using that tonight, it should help keep him from falling into those traps that he talked about that Sam-A sets.
No feeling out process from DiBella, coming out firing heavy early on, but that was a nice leg kick landed by Sam-A, moving Jonathan DiBella's foot.
Catching that kick, please, John. Okay. Action.
DiBella coming forward, ripping to the body as Sam-A readjusts. Good jab, intercepting jab from Jonathan DiBella.
Yeah, that jab is quick. Sam-A needs to be careful and make sure he can see that jab coming. DiBella's speed right there. It's almost like Sam-A just didn't react.
Time. Over there. Listen.
Big shot.
Catch that kick again.
Okay,
that's
called
twice in a round.
to the action.
Do not catch that kick again. Do you understand me? Thank you. Timekeeper.
Restarts time. I like that calf kick that DiBella's using as well, but he's putting some venom behind his punches. Sam-A getting light on that lead leg to compensate for that low leg kick as DiBella goes up high.
Yeah, you can see Sam-A shelling out there, looking to counter with that lead kick, just suck DiBella in. He's really good at just sliding and moving out of the way. Nice little low calf kick that completely spun DiBella.
The speed advantage definitely goes to DiBella. The power might go to Sam-A here, Rich. Big shot landed by DiBella, though.
Yeah, that would seem to wobble Sam-A a little bit.
DiBella said that Sam-A is a very effective multi-tool player. Has a lot of different skills, able to adjust as the fight goes on to compensate for his opponent's strength. But DiBella says, I am at a different level now. I am reaching my prime, and I can turn it on at the drop of a hat. DiBella circles back out to center ring as Sam-A frames out. Good interrupting shot landed by Sam-A to the body. Sam-A gets caught to the body by 2 ripping hooks.
Yeah, Sam-A did a good job of sucking DiBella in on that with movement. Countered with the kick, but then DiBella kept pushing forward and Sam-A got trapped on the ropes. DiBella was able to land that 2-piece.
Sam-A trying to force DiBella back. Sam-A in 5-round fights likes to take the first round to kind of dissect his opponents, but that calf is hurting Sam-A, Rich.
Yeah, and DiBella is just relentless. He threw about 5 in a row right there.
Sam-A is gingerly putting weight on that foot. Coming out firing. As Angelo jumps into the ring to give his son and student some advice.
Here's your replay right here. You can see DiBella just coming in right there with the jab, setting things up, and then he's able to just hit that body shot. Sam-A is just a little step behind here, throwing that kick, gets himself caught up, and then DiBella's just able to counter with two rips to the body right there. But you know, I was looking over at the corner, and they're working on Sam-A's calf right now, and I think that's the story of the first round for Sam-A. This is going to end up becoming a problem for him because he doesn't have a solution to that calf kick. He's trying to counter with calf kicks of his own. But for every one he lands, DiBella is landing 2.
We've seen a lot of the karatekas earlier tonight, mostly from Japan. This time it's from Canada, Italy, but still utilizing that kick well.
You're talking about the karatekas, but he did walk out with the 3rd-degree black belt and the gi top on.
Jonathan DiBella
two low calf kicks in a row right there. Now he has Sam-A lifting the leg, and he's leery of that kick.
Sam-A trying to take some weight off of that front leg, adopting more of a Muay Thai bounce to that lead leg as he's trying to come forward. DiBella has zeroed in on that lead leg of Sam-A. Sam-A is going to have to get to work.
Yeah, every time Sam-A throws, he's still paying with a calf kick.
Big hook from Jonathan DiBella as he sends Sam-A stumbling back to the corner. Sam-A tries to tie him up as Chris backs to the door, creates separation. Jonathan DiBella leading with the hook to land with a calf kick yet again.
The speed of DiBella in this match, Sam-A just having trouble dealing with that. His calf is hurt. I wouldn't be shocked if we didn't see him switch stances here in a second.
Sam-A does have the ability to fight out of orthodox, but he prefers to do his work from southpaw. Let's see if Jonathan DiBella can change his mind as Sam-A goes to the calf.
Yeah, you know, Sam-A's landed his fair share of those calf kicks as well, man.
Jonathan DiBella's leg conditioning routine is something unreal. The way that he eats leg kicks, it's almost an exercise in futility to try to attack his legs. It's like the Chinnarodtang. He's so well conditioned in the lower body.
There's a change of dynamic in this fight right here. You can see that Sam-A is starting to come forward more. And by coming forward more, he's heavier on that lead leg. And so he's reluctant to step on it with all his weight, because every time he does, that happens right there, that calf kick that DiBella's throwing.
Jonathan DiBella pointing to his eye. Could have been a clash of heads that opened up Jonathan DiBella's right eye. Sam-A goes big, heavy in the left leg, and he attacks the calf again of DiBella, trying to back him up. Jonathan DiBella's leaking. We gotta find out where that shot came from.
Yeah, I missed that one myself. I'm not sure what caused it.
Sam-A light on the lead foot, trying to go after the leg. Good eyes by DiBella as he slides out of the way.
Good little setup with Sam-A there with the push kick, and then came in with the calf kick, but DiBella immediately able to return with a calf kick of his own.
The 10-second clapper has sounded. Sam-A pump faking the push kick, skips in just to tie up DiBella. Pulled back. DiBella as he looked for the calf kick at the end of the round. Eye of Jonathan DiBella busted up, but very effective. Second round for DiBella working on that calf kick.
Effective round for both of them, but yeah, I agree with you, Mitch. You know, the other thing is, when you look at the outside of DiBella's lead leg as well, Sam-A has chewed that up quite a bit. The damage is a little bit higher onto the knee, bottom of the thigh. You see right here in this replay, I think that this is what may have cut open Jonathan DiBella. Yeah. Slight little flash of the head right there. And he calls it to the ref like, okay, ref, flashed.
Third round here in this a 5-round interim strawweight kickboxing battle.
Thank you. Ready, we ready?
Sam-A, slight hobble as he approaches center ring. And they immediately start going after the lower body of each other, Rich.
Well, you know what? It's working, so why not continue with that? But you can see, look at the hematoma there on DiBella's quad, his right quad.
The leg kick seems to be affecting Sam-A just a bit more, or just DiBella's got a good poker face as he continues to press the former two-weight champion. That was a good leg kick landed by Sam-A there.
2 of them.
A little payback for Jonathan DiBella.
Sam-A's kicks are landing a little higher than DiBella's, you know. It's hitting, oh, nice cross that came in. It's hitting the knee and the bottom of the quad more often than the actual calf. And the calf is a much smaller muscle, so when it gets damaged, the impact of that damage is worse. And that's what Sam-A is suffering from, is all these low calf kicks from DiBella.
Jonathan DiBella creates a little bit of movement there as he pump fakes and then goes to the body of Sam-A. Sam-A tries to skip in.
Action.
I will say that there is a clear speed differential between DiBella and Sam-A, and Sam-A has been doing a really good job of being able to,
Okay. Action.
been able to negate the speed of DiBella, and that's through a lot of his experience.
Good body shot landed by JDB as Sam-A measures, lifting the lead leg just to give a fake or a feint to DiBella. DiBella wasn't buying it as he closes the distance. Good eyes from Sam-A to avoid the leg kick, but great adjustment right there from Jonathan DiBella as he lands with a big left hand, rips to the body, goes back up top.
That left hand came in because Sam-A was looking for the leg kick to come in, and DiBella decided to switch it up and go to the cross there. Beautiful decision. I like this jab work from DiBella. This is keeping Sam-A at bay.
Big body kick. I think that landed flush on the elbow, Rich.
Yeah, it did. And, you know, he allows, when DiBella's not throwing the jab, it allows Sam-A to come into range and start the offense. Good body shot there. That one hurt.
Rip it to the body of Sam-A. That one almost froze Sam-A momentarily. Jonathan DiBella keeping the pressure on Sam-A as we enter the final 10 seconds.
DiBella throwing that naked cross without a jab or something to set it up. He's having more success when he uses that jab and he feints that jab. It allows him to throw a kick. This is the leg kick. You can see that front leg of DiBella is completely folding. And then Sam-A's able to avoid that there and land the left hand. And this where he matadors. And Sam-A lands that kick there, but DiBella comes back with the left of his own, and then this mixing it up on the inside. This just shows the speed of DiBella with those short hooks.
DiBella okay to eat one just to be able to give one back to Sam-A as we enter the championship rounds. Rich, you care to give the people at home your scorecard?
I do care to give the people at home my scorecard, Mitch. I'm going to keep that to myself.
Top out. Jonathan DiBella immediately comes forward, tries to close that distance. Sam-A tries to take the leg kick, absorb it, and fire off a high kick as Jonathan DiBella rips the hand combination.
Action.
But nothing's landing there. I don't know why he's not going back. That jab was working so well for him in the first round. It was setting up the calf kick. It was setting up his cross. He's beginning to commit with bigger punches. He's not using the feints that he did in the first round, the lighter footwork. He's more committed to everything, and this is allowing Sam-A to suck him into his game. Oh, nice little lead hook right there.
Jonathan DiBella looking, he is using the jab not as effectively as he was early on. There's a nice stiff, hard jab again, but he seems to have changed his tactics early on. I think he might be feeling the effects of these Sam-A leg kicks, forcing him to change strategy and adjust.
Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps it's the leg kicks and he doesn't want to be as heavy on that lead leg, so he's reserving the jab. Because he just missed that jab right there, and Sam-A countered with the lead leg kick.
Beautiful timing right there. Nice uppercut landed by JDB. As Sam-A looks to close the distance. Yeah, he's eating up that leg, Rich. Sam-A is trying to get some back, trying to slow that movement.
Good leg kick there as well when DiBella tried to close the distance on that. And now we see this DiBella that's reserved. Wow.
Thank you.
Man, I'll tell you what, Mitch, I wouldn't want to be either of these two guys tonight going to bed, because I know the feeling of that pain of these legs just throbbing while you're laying there trying to sleep.
And the airplane ride the next day.
Oh, yeah.
As the pressure builds when you take off.
I remember that as well.
Jonathan DiBella rip into the body.
Action.
Your leg like just explodes, and it's just a brutal feeling. And then when you get off the plane, I digress. Back to the action at hand as Sam-A tries to continue to touch up that leg. But DiBella is hiding it well. He's not really showing the effects. He doesn't quite have the stability when he throws his rear powerhouse, roundhouse kick. He doesn't quite have that mobility. There's a nice shot landed by Sam-A again. Sam-A feeling the pressure from Jonathan DiBella.
It looked like there were a clash of heads there, but Sam-A didn't complain about it much.
There's a nice low kick landed by Jonathan DiBella as he pushes forward, tries to attack the leg again. Step-in knee from Sam-A.
Let's go. Action.
This is a tool that we haven't seen either one of these fighters using. Both of them use that step-in knee real well. It was one of the tools right there. He landed another one that I called for Sam-A being one of his keys to victory, and it's just not one that he's used tonight. Whoa, he's hurt.
Nice step-in knee as DiBella caught it as he pushed forward. This match is a perfect example of how one represents the highest world championship levels in martial arts on the planet. As we end 4 rounds down, we go to the 5th and final round.
You go right here. This is Sam-A coming in, but DiBella was able to catch him on entry with that lead hook. But this is the story of this round for Sam-A is catching his lead hook. At least DiBella was able to make him pay for that on the exit with the cross. But another one that Sam-A got away with, that DiBella just didn't land that time. And you can see the damage on the leg right there.
There's Team DiBella icing down their warrior, JDB. Immediately applying ice to the outside right leg of Jonathan DiBella. 5th and final round of our interim strawweight kickboxing world title fight. I know the current champ, Prajan Chai, is keeping a very close eye on this one, Rich.
I am sure he is.
Oh, that was a nice right hook landed by Jonathan DiBella as he goes back downstairs.
It was that feint kick down to the calf. You can see Sam-A is checking that kick, and he's incapable of hitting the defense. Nice little step-in knee there from Sam-A, something that he should have been doing earlier in this fight, in my opinion, but I'm just a commentator at this point, Mitch.
Oh, you're so much more than that, my friend.
Stand back.
As JDB and Sam-A get pried apart by Chris Bachelador, back to center ring. A hush has fallen over this jam-packed crowd in Saitama Super Arena as they wait for one of these warriors to capture the interim belt. Nice shot landed by Sam-A as he backed up, continues to push, looking for one big shot that can send JDB to the ground.
I'll tell you that what's impressive about this match is the pace that both of these athletes are running, especially Sam-A, because he's 41 and he's just put on a good pace this entire fight, all 5 rounds.
Giving us 40-year-olds hope. Sam-A inspired an entire generation that with hard work and dedication to the Rich Franklin diet, you too can achieve greatness in your life.
Yeah, Mitch, that's wishful thinking for you to classify yourself as a 40-year-old at this point.
I'm almost 50. I'm getting there, bro. I'm into your age bracket pretty soon.
You'll get your AARP card soon.
Jonathan DeBella, good back footwork movement, but what an adjustment for Sam-A, who was thinking about the hands to make the adjustment and land with the low kick.
Yeah, this is a close match, Mitch. I know you asked me for my scorecards earlier. I withheld them. I've been watching this as a fan. I haven't been keeping score, which is why I didn't want to render score. But this is a close fight, and at this point in time, I'm really not sure which direction this would go.
It could be 2-2 right now.
It could be. And there should be some urgency coming from both of these corners, like, hey, let's get moving, because you got 50 seconds.
Oh, big left hand landed by Jonathan DeBella.
Action, let's go.
Snapping back the head of Sam-A as he goes to the legs yet again, and a big right hand as well.
Right, come on. Action.
Jonathan DeBella has landed the more significant shots here in the 5th and final round. 25 seconds to go. Oh, big right hand again landed by JDP.
Yeah, DeBella's the one that's coming forward now and is landing these big shots. I think that urgency came from the corner.
Trying to dig deep, muster whatever he can, and lands with a huge 2-punch combination on the chin of Sam-A.
Action, let's go.
And we go to the judges' scorecards in an incredible back-and-forth battle.
What an amazing match.
That was high-level kickboxing at its very best.
I love to see this respect at the end of the match right here. This right here is DeBella coming in, throwing that kick, but it is what set up that left hand. And as the fight went on, this happened more and more for DeBella here because Sam-A was just having trouble. Both of them really having trouble getting heavy on that lead leg. But DeBella in this final round was doing a good job with that. He made Sam-A miss right here, comes back with the 3-2 combination. And just these two mixing it up on the inside. This entire round was nearly a highlight reel, Mitch.
How do you folks see it at home? Hit us up, hashtag #172. Tell us, who captures the interim strawweight kickboxing title bout? Let's go to the voice of One Championship, Dom Lau, for the official decision.
To present the belt for this match, we have the chairman and CEO of One Championship, Mr. Chatri Sityodong. Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision and new interim strawweight kickboxing champion of the world, Jonathan DeBella.
Well, if that match was round 2-2 for each fighter, that 5th round definitely went to DeBella. He was the one that was pushing forward, the aggressor, moving forward the whole time, landing more power in his shots. You can see the respect by these 2 guys. And as Mitch was saying, Sam-A, over 400 times that he has stepped into the squared circle. Let's take it up to Mitch with Jonathan DeBella.
What a performance by Jonathan DeBella.
Jonathan DeBella, quả là một màn trình diễn đỉnh cao. Chà, tuyệt vời lắm anh bạn ạ. Ngay khi bước ra, anh đã đẩy cao nhịp độ và cho thấy sự quyết liệt trong từng pha đòn. Đây có phải là kế hoạch đã định sẵn khi phải đối đầu với một chiến binh vĩ đại như Sam-A không?
デベラ選手、まず素晴らしいパフォーマンスおめでとうございます。今回はすごいアグレッシブにいって、すべての打撃に悪意の持った打撃を打って、どういう気持ちですか？こんにちは、Tokyo.
Xin chào Tokyo. Được đấu với một huyền thoại như vậy thật sự khó khăn. Anh ấy là một trong những võ sĩ mà tôi yêu thích nên cũng hơi khó xuống tay. Nhưng một khi đã bước lên sàn đấu thì mọi thứ là công việc. Tôi gạt tình cảm sang một bên và tôi biết trận đấu này sẽ rất cam go. Nếu nhìn vào 2 trận gần nhất mà tôi đã đấu với những tay đấm hàng đầu, tôi biết anh ấy sẽ nhắm vào chân tôi vì những đối thủ khác cũng vậy và tôi lại không chắn đòn. Nhưng tôi biết anh ấy sẽ đá chân tôi vì anh ấy là một trong những võ sĩ có đòn đá xuất sắc nhất, đặc biệt là chân trái. Nên tôi đoán việc tôi không chắn đòn Cũng không sao. Tôi không chắn đòn hôm nay và tôi đủ cứng cỏi để hứng chịu chúng. Nhưng thực sự thì đó là một huyền thoại được chia sẻ chung võ đài với anh ấy tại một nhà thi đấu tuyệt vời và trước những khán giả tuyệt vời thế này là một vinh dự lớn. Cảm ơn các bạn. Tôi vừa có nói chuyện với Rich Franklin về chương trình rèn luyện đôi chân huyền thoại mà bố anh đã bắt anh tập với mấy bánh tạ sắt, và kết quả đã được thể hiện rõ ràng trong trận đấu tối nay. Nhưng anh biết đấy, nhà đương kim vô địch đang theo dõi từ nhà. Anh có thông điệp nào muốn gửi tới Brazanchai đêm nay không?
先ほどリッチ・フランクリンと話したんですけど、お父さんのものすごい足のトレーニングについて本当に足強いですね。そして今チャンピオンが見てますが、そのチャンピオンにメッセージありますか
？Brazanchai, I think you're here. I think he's in the building, so I don't know where he is.
Brazanchai, tôi nghĩ anh đang ở đây. Tôi nghĩ anh đang ở trong tòa nhà này. Tôi không biết anh ấy ở đâu. Tôi nghĩ anh ấy đang ở quanh đây. Nhưng mà, xin chào. Xin chào. Anh cũng là một huyền thoại. Hãy chiến thôi người anh em. Hãy tới Denver nào. Sẽ rất tuyệt nếu được đấu ở Denver. Hãy đến khu vực của tôi đi. Điều đó sẽ rất tuyệt vời. Vào ngày 1 tháng 8 sẽ rất tuyệt đấy. Một sự tôn trọng tuyệt đối đến từ JDB. Tokyo, Nhật Bản. Hãy tạo ra những tiếng ồn và gửi gắm tình yêu đi nào. Và bây giờ, nhà vô địch thế giới One Kickboxing tạm thời hạng Strawweight, Jonathan Zibella.
Chuyển động cùng võ Việt.